Welcome back, everybody. I almost did my old intro there for a second. I hesitated. We ain't that guy anymore. We're welcoming you back. If you're coming back again, if you're here for the first time, welcome. We're back with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rebuild. I mean, if you're here for the first time, you might as well go check out part one. That should be up in the what corner is it? Top right, the little exclamation point. That'll take you directly to the video. Other than that, yeah, Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the first week, or the first two seasons. I don't think we made the playoffs first season. Second season, I think we made the divisional round, and then we lost. So this episode, which will be another 2 seasons, we're hoping to win a Super Bowl. If we don't, we don't. It sucks, but we will try our best to. But we are going to show everybody the rosters here. I already edited up the depth chart. It's unfortunate our quarterback Tyler Kingsbury, he does not have a hidden dev trait. He is just a normal dev. Sucks, but we're gonna run with it. But Tyler Kingsbury is our starting quarterback, the rookie out of Mississippi State, and we got Billy Hookland behind him. At halfback we have Rashad White, Bucky Irving, Antonio Horton, and Carlos Campbell. Fullback we got Anthony Irons, wide receiver Chris Godwin. Someone we got in a trade with, who was it? Was it the Jets? Did the Jets have, or was it the Browns? I don't know. Elijah Moore at an 82 overall. Wan'Dale Robinson behind that, someone we picked up in free agency. Trey Palmer, Jalen McMillan, Martavius Parrish, Max Harper, Devin Bullock, Cameron Johnson, Charles Johnson. All these backup players. Tight end, we brought back Cade Otton, Payne Durham, Devin Culp. Left tackle Tristan Wirfs, Herb Holiday. Left guard Greg Shaw, Xavier Delgado. Center Graham Barton and Chad Cox. Right guard Cody Mock, Elijah Klein, and Luke Haggard. Right tackle Luke Gedeke and Drew Sanborn. Left end Kalaji Kansi, Jeff Groves. Right end Logan Hall, CJ Brewer. Defensive tackle Vita Vea, Rashard Lawrence, Matt Johnston, and Judge Culpepper. I brought in Rashard Lawrence from free agency because I thought we could use an extra 70 overall defensive tackle. Yaya Diaby at left outside linebacker with Marquise Watts behind him. Middle linebacker Damone Clark, another guy we picked up in free agency this year. KJ Britt behind him, Servakia Dennis, and Kalen DeLoach. Right outside linebacker Andrew Milstead, Chris Braswell, and Jose Ramirez. Our first rounder Andrew Milstead. Corner Jamel Dean, our second rounder top 5 corner that we picked up in the second round of our first year. Jimmy Stewart, Christian Isian, Tyreek Funderburk, Josh Hayes, Keenan Isaac, Chris McDonald, Max Collier, and Mitch Vereen. Free safety Antoine Winfield Jr. and Bill Pearson. Strong safety Tyke Smith and Rashad Wisdom. Kicker Chase McLaughlin, and punter Jake Camarda. There is our team going into the 2026 season. But I'm going to simulate to week 1, and I'll see you guys over there. Here we are, week 1. We're going to set our season goal. I believe we made the playoffs last year, so we try to win the Super Bowl this year. Let's at least make the playoffs with the rookie quarterback. I don't think we should set our sights too high, but making the playoffs would be fantastic with the rookie quarterback. We'll see what happens there as we got to take a look at re-sign players who we got to bring back. $119 million in cap space is very nice. Jamel Dean, 29. I could bring him back for maybe a year. Vita Vea, I'd like to bring back. I mean, he's still a superstar, so it'd be great to bring him back. Jamel Dean. Yaya Diaby, I think I'd like to bring him back. KJ Britt, I think I'm going to let walk this time. I know he's a 77. He's going to be 28. We brought in Damone Clark. We don't really need KJ Britt, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind having him back. Cody Mock, I'd like Cody Mock back. Trey Palmer. We have to let somebody walk here. Kalen DeLoach is going to walk. Servakia Dennis is going to walk. Herb Holiday. I don't really know who we should target this in this next draft. Chase McLaughlin and Jake Camarda are here. I'm going to let Chase McLaughlin walk. He's 30 years old. Jake Camarda I might bring back for a couple years just to get back here. Obviously, Graham Barton, we're going to accept his 5th-year option. Jamel Dean, 29 years of age. I could let him walk and go for a corner. Vita Vea, I can't let walk. He's still a 90 overall. He's a superstar. I'd like to bring him back for a year if I can. Yaya Diaby. Has honestly played pretty good for us. I wouldn't mind bringing him back. KJ Britt. I could focus on middle linebacker. and see if I can't get somebody in the draft. So I'm going to let all these middle linebackers walk, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Try to bring back all these other players, let KJ Britt walk, and we're at least going to bring back these guys for a year or so. The older guys, and Jamel Dean, and so on and so forth. As we take a look, defensive end is pretty high in this draft. Tackle, quarterback at top 5, Archer Owens. There's always got to be a good corner in here, though. I think that's what I'm really going to target, is corner. And, yeah, there's a couple of good corners in here. We'll see what happens. I do want to make sure that everyone knows that in these rebuilds, they're not technically rebuilds. I mean, yeah, they're rebuilds. They're trying to make a team better. But in all honesty, I'm just taking the GM role and advancing the next 5 years is really what's happening. Yeah, I also made a mistake. I remember the focus scouting that used to be at week 11 that actually got moved to week 13, and I didn't read that. I didn't see that up until I watched a video of someone saying, hey, this got moved to week 13, so don't forget about it. I was like, oh, fuck. I didn't know that. So yeah, that focus scouting is on week 13, but I'm going to focus... I was looking at corner this thing, wasn't I? I didn't want to see the middle linebackers. The middle linebackers ain't great. I want to, yeah, there's nothing incredibly great here. Obviously, we don't know any archetypes yet. I think I would like to focus on linebacker a little bit, but I think I might focus a lot more on defensive back. We'll see what happens. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to hire and assign scouts for the certain areas as we take a look at the region breakdown here. As the national thing. Wide receiver, left end, defensive tackle, middle linebacker is a weakness in this class. That's not very good, but that's okay. I think what we're going to focus on is just going to end up being corner. And I think we might try to pick up a middle linebacker later on in the draft, or an outside linebacker that's going to end up being a good, pass defense guy, or right, an outside linebacker has to go northeast here. I think I'm going to put a 2-star outside linebacker guy here. Corner is going to be my southeast thing. My national thing, I think, is going to end up being corner. I'm going to go set these guys up, and I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I got things set up here. I got corner, middle linebacker for national, which middle linebacker is a weakness in this class, but I'm mainly looking for corner in the first round, probably. In the West, we have middle linebacker and outside linebacker put there just because there's some outside linebackers. I looked at there was 2 of the middle linebackers in there. I just want to see what they could possibly be. Central region, we have outside linebacker and middle linebacker, as outside linebacker is a strength of this area. Our right outside linebacker, left outside linebacker is a weakness. Northeast, we have our 2-star outside linebacker. We also have interior offensive line, but I'm not really caring about that. Southeast, we got corner and middle linebacker there, and I think we're pretty good there, in all honesty with you. As I think we are good to sim to the mid-season mark, and I will see you guys over there. We're at the mid-season mark now. We are 3-4, unfortunately. Looks like we won our first game, lost the next 4, and then we won our last 2, as we beat the Steelers and the Bears there, as we face the Saints here in Week 8. Yeah, we got to bring back some players, though. Jamel Dean, I'm going to wait on. Vita Vea, I am going to bring back, though, and I'm sure he'll be happy with that. Yep, I'll just leave it at neutral. KJ Britt, once again, I'm going to wait on. Yaya Diaby, this should bring him back. Yes, he is. Cody Mock, gonna take a little bit. I should be able to up it twice, and Cody Mock is back. That's good. Trey Palmer, Kalen DeLoach, Davakia Dennis, Herb Holiday, Tyler Funderburk, Drew Sandberg. Yeah, not a whole lot of guys I'm looking to bring back here. Chase Baldock, I'm just gonna let go. I really don't want to pay you all that. I'll give you that for 3 years. How about that? Jake Camarda's back. And we'll have to get a kicker. We're going to wait on Jamel Dean and KJ Britt. Well, I'm not going to wait on KJ Britt. I'm going to let him KJ Britt go. Jamel Dean, I want to see how much he regresses. He's only a star, so if I do end up losing him, it really isn't the end of the world to me. But I think we got everyone back that we we're mainly focused on. Scouting national player, obviously, it's going to end up being corner. It would be middle linebacker, but unfortunately, middle linebacker just is not that good this class. And I think we can figure out what the middle linebackers will be with our focus scouting and our other shit. So, other than that, I think we're good to sim to week 14. Or week 13, I mean. And I'll see you guys over there. So far, pretty embarrassing numbers from an 87 overall team being 4-8. Really don't understand how that happens. I mean, being 87 overall across the board, you think we'd win some games. Our offense isn't scoring, which maybe can be blamed on the rookie quarterback. I don't know, our defense is number 10 in points per game, but in terms of yards, we suck. And it's just not very good. It really isn't at all, and I don't really know. I mean, we're working on the Cowboys' offense. I mean, for the love of God, the Cowboys are 8-3. I don't remember what defense we're running. I think we're running the Lions' defense. It did good last year, and this year, I don't know. I wish this game was a little more based. I mean, I understand playbook is a good thing to base it off of too, but basing it off, I need playbook and overall based off this desperately. They need to change that. It's just going to be playbook based. It really needs to change because this is just dumb. I mean, I really don't know what there's no reason why Tampa Bay at an 87 overall should be the 15th team in the NFC, be one of the worst teams in the league. It just doesn't make sense to me in any capacity. I hope this doesn't ruin focus scouting. I want to take a look. If I run in here real quick, I want to take a look at some of the prospects here. And I also want to know if we're going to be, so we're looking at outside linebacker as well. Power rusher, I'm not looking for any power rush or speed rush guy. Dwayne Calloway is someone I'm looking at who's a pass coverage guy. Physicals, great to good acceleration. I mean, there, A awareness, A zone coverage, B tackle, A pursuit. Dwayne Calloway looks pretty decent. We don't know anything about Will Reese. I'll put him in there. Taylor Nolan. Physicals are pretty solid, actually. Skills, A awareness, B play rec, B tackle, A to B zone coverage, F power moves, makes sense. A pursuit, D finesse move, B hit power. Taylor Nolan isn't too bad either. Taylor Nolan, god damn. In terms of anyone else, I don't think I'm going to keep looking. At middle linebacker, we don't know anything about Earl Campbell. Aiden Douglas, but I'm going to add all of these guys to the thing to see possibly if any of them could be good. Braden Dalton, I don't really care about. A lot of these guys are power rush guys. Kai Hills, I'd like to learn a little more about. In terms of corner, I should be able to find most of these out. Peter Hawthorne is a round 1 to 2 guy. Doug Lehman is a round 1 guy. We don't know anything. We don't know about Amari Hatchett just yet. Randy Scott ends up being a round 2 to 3 guy. Patrick Bright ends up being around 2 to 3 guy, so not bad there. D'Angelo Upshaw ends up being around 2 to 3 guy. And so far, we don't know anybody else besides potential undrafted guys. So, not terrible at all. But it'd be nice to get to know some more of these guys. Obviously, I do want to add all these guys to my board, though, because these are guys that I am looking at getting. We'll add some of these round 2 to 3 guys in there as well, because I need a corner. So we'll see if I end up picking them in later rounds. Free safeties, probably not looking at any first-round free safeties unless they're absolutely incredible, which so far, based on some numbers, I don't know all the numbers yet. I think the focus scouting is just going to be set on groups, position needs that are the extra position need that I want, but I can't really understand yet. So, and then the focus players or the training shit will be focused on players that I could possibly pick up later in the draft that are going to be good players. So that's what we're going to do, as we're going to take a look at our favorites here. Dwayne Calloway we should get to know by the end of the thing. I do want to know more about Will Reese. I do want to know more about Earl Campbell. And then I think Kai Hills I'd like to know more about. We're going to confirm that and get to learn about some more of these linebackers. And yeah, I think we're good here. 4-8. Unfortunately, we're missing the playoffs. I think it's a guarantee at this point because we're not beating the Chiefs. We're going to be 4-9 or maybe 5-9. Who really knows? Buccaneers are missing the playoffs. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to do to change it. Maybe we'll try some playbook changes again. But yeah, it's not very. It's very annoying that this is how we're sitting at season 3 at an 87 overall, far better than what we started at week 1. I want to win a Super Bowl, but at the end of the day, it is not the end-all, be-all goal. I'm incredibly fine with just making the team 5 times better than what it was, and I think we're on the road of doing a pretty damn good job with that. So, yeah, I am going to sim to the playoffs, and I'll see you guys over there. 6-11. 88 overall team across the board. We're 6-11. 26 on offense, 16 on defense. I don't know what to say, man. I don't. It's pretty dumb. As Tyler Kingsbury, 3,800 yards, 27 touchdowns, 16 picks. Terrible rookie season for Tyler Kingsbury. Rashad White had 1,000 yards and 4 touchdowns. Tyler Kingsbury had 270 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Chris Godwin had 1,300 yards and 8 touchdowns. Wandale Robinson with 800 yards and 6 touchdowns. Elijah Moore, 750 with 6 touchdowns. K. Dotton, 675 with 3 touchdowns. Blocking, let up a lot of sacks. Defense, Vita Vea had 27 tackles for loss. KJ Britt with 12. Andrew Milstead, Yaya Diaby, and Kalaji Kansi with 11. Kalaji Kansi had 8.5 sacks. Andrew Milstead with 7.5 sacks. Vita Vea with 6.5 sacks. Yaya Diaby with 2.5. Logan Hall with 2. And Damone Clark with 1. Antoine Winfield had 2 picks. Tyke Smith had a pick. Very bad season from everybody here. 17 of 22 for field goals. Chase McLaughlin and 51 punts for Jake Camarda. I just don't know what to say. I mean, this is just an embarrassment on all fronts. Maybe I just switch to the Chiefs offense. I don't know. Chiefs offense. Maybe we can try the Packers defense. Well, who runs a... Because we got to run a 3-4. And the Packers run a 4-3 now. Chiefs, I believe, still run a 4-3. I don't care. I think the Ravens still... Maybe I'll try the Ravens defense. Maybe I'm just stop trying to line up things, because apparently that doesn't work either. So I don't even know why I continue to try. As we're going to step to the Super Bowl, see who's in it, and see what happens. It's a Rams-Chiefs Super Bowl. Yeah. No. MVP was Dak Prescott, and we got nobody in the area. NFC Offensive Player of the Year was CeeDee Lamb. We got nobody. Defensive Player of the Year was Micah Parsons. We got Vita Vea at number 8. Offensive Rookie of the Year was Justin Sharp. Tyler Kingsbury at number 3. If he didn't throw so many picks, he'd probably be up there. But, yeah, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Michael Bolden. We got no Buccaneers here. Best quarterback was Dak. And we are not even on this list. Best running back was Josh Jacobs. We got nobody on this list. Best wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb. And we got Chris Godwin at number 9. Best O-lineman, we got nobody here. Best D-lineman, Vita Vea at number 7. Best linebacker, Andrew Milstead at number 4. Best defensive back, we had nobody. Best kicker, we got nobody. Yeah, kind of a tough year for us. We're going to change up some things going into the other season. We're just going to try team schemes. I mean, it's just the Chiefs offense. It fits too well. And that's the only problem. Vertical zone run would be a best fit, I believe. Who runs a vertical zone run? Is there anybody good that actually runs a vertical zone run? I don't even know. See, it's like Chiefs want a West Coast spread that has a lot to do with passing. The Chiefs, I don't know. It's just dumb that it's always just, oh, Chiefs scheme is better. No, it should matter that your scheme fits with your group and all that shit. I don't know if anyone runs a vertical zone run. I actually don't believe. A lot of people run the West Coast spread, West Coast zone run, vertical power run for Dan Campbell. I don't believe anybody does. We're gonna say, let's just throw the fucking throw the Chiefs playbook on there as we go West Coast spread and hit the Chiefs. If this would work. I'm already back to Todd Bowles. I don't know. KC, there it is. If only things wasn't so fucking laggy. Ugh. The game, when it comes to load times and lag, is a little annoying. 3-4 under. I believe the Ravens run a 3-4. Ravens, yeah, 3-4 Storm. Let's give 3-4 Storm a try with that. Where the hell? What team am I? Buccaneers. 3-4 Storm. 60% scheme fit. God damn. Baltimore, Jim Harbaugh. Let's see what happens. I guess, I don't know. We'll find out come the next season if we're actually even any good. Advance the week here. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl between the Rams and the Chiefs. As loading times take forever. 2026 season recap. Chiefs beat the Rams. The Chiefs, who won the last 2 Super Bowls? Jaguars, Chiefs, and Chiefs. 7-time AFC champs for the Chiefs, 6-time NFC champs for the Rams, 5-time Super Bowl champs for the Chiefs, and Super Bowl MVP is quarterback Patrick Mahomes. 4-time Super Bowl champs? Oh, what the hell? What it means is 6-time Super Bowl champs for the Chiefs. I don't know why the other one didn't calculate as their 5th one, but it is 6 Super Bowl champs for the Kansas City Chiefs. As view 2026 retirements, we'll see if anybody is stepping off the field for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Nobody is. We're getting everybody back, thankfully. As upgrade players, I'm sure is just all going to be practice squad guys. Yep, and I don't really care, so they can all get upgraded by the CPU. As we're going to move on and head into re-sign players. And we'll see what Jamel Dean looks like. I don't really know if I want to bring him back. Graham Barton, we're going to accept the option. You're staying here, buddy. Jamel Dean is an 85. I just think I let him go. KJ Bird as well. And their re-sign interest is out the door. So let's let him go, see if we can't find anybody in free agency to bring in to help make the team better. We got $95 million in available cap space. So let's head into off-season, or free agency week 1. Somebody else retired. It'd be a shame it was Vita Vea. Keenan Allen just retires at stage 1. Yeah, it's better than who was it? On one of my own things I was doing. It was like one of the, I can't remember who it was, but they retired from the Saints just after the draft. It's like, damn, you fucking prick. Like now they don't have anybody to put there. Fred Warner's here at a 99 overall. He is 30 years of age. He doesn't have any interest in coming in. George Karlaftis is here, 26 years of age. I mean, we could put him in, and he could be an outside linebacker for us. Chavarius Ward is here. Michael Dixon. Obviously, Jamel Dean is here. Terran Armstead is here. Mike Dana is here. I might do it. Marlon Humphrey's here at 92. George Karlaftis has interest. And we have a ton of money. Let's make an offer. Put in some good money on him. I think we could top this out. Let's top it out. Let's offer him $14 million. 11.2 guaranteed. And we're going to be the top offer. And he's the only guy I think I really need. I'm going to actually take a look at my teams to make sure. Okay, so I'm offering George Karlaftis, offering Gervon Dexter, I'm offering Tucker Kraft to come in and join the Buccaneers. I'm interested in bringing them all in. If we get George Karlaftis, he's going to move to an outside linebacker, a rush inside linebacker. He won't be one of the defensive ends. In terms of anybody else, the middle linebacker, Fred Warner is here. He's got no interest. I just don't think I'm going to be able to... He's got 18 teams interested in him, so I just don't think I'm going to be able to get him if he has no interest. Other than that, I think we just... Damone Clark, we're going to run with him and try and find a backup linebacker that might be able to come in and play where we need him to play. In terms of that, that's the wrong button, as we're going to evaluate offers. Gervon Dexter is still here. George Karlaftis and Tucker Kraft are Buccaneers. We still got the highest offer on Gervon Dexter. So let's evaluate again. And people are coming in, and they are trying to get him. As we're going to raise it just a million each for both sides and see if we can get him in, as he did not sign with us. That is annoying, considering that now we ran out of... Okay, he just went to the Bengals. We could bring in somebody else. We could bring in Michael Pierce to be the backup guy for a year. Just not a lot of guys that care to come in. Kind of annoying. Maybe we'll see. Byron Young has no teams interested, so maybe we'll just offer him that and see if he wants to come in. As we can't eval offers, so we'll have to simulate to the next week here. In free agency week 2 as it's simulated in mock draft number 5. As let's head into sign free agents. I was really hoping we could get Gervon Dexter. As Byron Young did come in to the Buccaneers. So we got George Karlaftis, Byron Young, and Tucker Kraft. As George Karlaftis is going to move. He's going to play over Yaya Diaby. The worst part is we re-signed Yaya Diaby just the previous year. But that sucks, I guess, you know. As he's going to be our left outside linebacker. And he's obviously going to be an edge rusher. And he's going to be 86 overall, edge rushing outside linebacker. As we take a look here at the team. I know we just re-signed Yaya Diaby. But listen, man, we got to make a run here. And Yaya Diaby isn't going to cut it when we can bring in George Karlaftis. Andrew Milstead on the other side. Damone Clark at the middle linebacker position. And we're good almost all around. Logan getting a better right end would be nice, but Logan Hall is just fine considering he doesn't see crazy as much of the field as other people do. As I think we're pretty good to go over the free agency recap, so I will see you guys over there. Alrighty, well, free agency recap is here. Let's view where everyone went. Fred Warner ended up going to the Broncos. Scary Creek, Marlon Humphrey to the Giants. George Karlaftis. He is with the Buccaneers, of course. Jarius Ward went to the Commanders. Jamel Dean ended up going to the Seahawks. Terran Armstead to the Broncos. Mike Dana to the Seahawks. Trent Brown to the Cardinals. Malik Hooker went to the Jets. Will Hernandez to the Texans. Kevin Byard III to the Raiders. Chidobe Awuzie went to the Raiders. Alex Coppa to the Titans. Baker Mayfield went to the Seahawks. Brian O'Neill to the Raiders. Gervon Dexter, of course, ended up going to the Bengals. And Kadarius Toney to the Bengals, and Shaq Mason to the Chargers. Was there somebody else that we lost? Wasn't there? Some middle linebacker. Yeah, KJ Britt. Did he go somewhere? Middle linebacker. KJ Britt ended up going to the Bears. Interesting. He had no interest in coming back to us, so we weren't going to keep him. Private workouts. There's a couple people that I actually wanted to look at private workouts for. Let's take a look at my favorites here. I did want to figure out. Who was it? I think it was Antoine Harris that I wanted to finish off. And then I was also going to take a look at a couple other guys here. It wasn't him. Jason Clemens, I think it was. And then there was a defensive tackle that I was just going to take a peek at. That's confirmed that. No. Oh, fuck. Was it Chauncey Allen or Troy Lafferty? Shit. Let me just view their scouting card real quick. Because Chauncey Allen had elite strength, B awareness, B block shed, C finesse move, A tackle, C power move, A play rec. He was a run stopping archetype, I believe. Yeah. So that's what I was looking at, as Troy Lafferty was a speed rusher. So I wanted to view his card as well here. Physical skills, B awareness, A finesse move, B block, B play rec. He had elite jumping and elite speed and good strength. Wow, Lafferty actually does look really good. So let's get him in there. Let's take a look at... Not this tight end. Jason Clemens. And then I wanted to take a look at Antoine Harris. I think the corner I'm going to end up going with is Amari Hatchett, who looks really good. I have a feeling I'm going to probably be in position to draft him. But let's confirm this, see what those guys look like. Let's advance a week. Let's not make the mistake of looking at mock draft number 5 this time. Trade offers for Yaya Diaby. I'm interested. Grant Sullivan, a wide receiver. No interest in him. John Richard, wide receiver. No interest. Anthony Gold, wide receiver. No interest. Jonah Ellis, outside linebacker. I have no interest. Thank you, guys. I guess I'll save Yaya Diaby in case I need to move up. As we're going to advance a week to the draft. As we now know the players I believe we're going to be targeting here. As let's take a look at... mock draft, as we are picking at number 10. And there's not a single corner that's supposed to go off the board until us, as they want us to get Trevante Hartwell, who I'm not actually going to get. Amari Hatchett's supposed to go to the Bears. Let me make sure I don't have anybody else that I wanted. Keaton Hobbs, defensive tackle. Nobody else that I'm expecting to go is going to go. And I think I might trade up early in the second round to try and get that defensive tackle. And then in the third round, I'm looking at middle linebacker if I can, or if I'm in the position to get one, as we're going to start drafting. There should be at least one linebacker that I can pick up, as we do pick at number... Fuck, I'm an idiot. I looked at mock draft number 1 again, didn't I? I just said I wasn't going to do that, and I did that anyway. God damn it. Whatever, the corner should still not be off the board. If the corner goes off the board, I'm going to lose it, as we're going to see who goes round number 1. I couldn't read that it was Gaddis. I didn't know the defensive, or I think it was a defensive end, I want to say. But, as there he is. He's a Patriot. There you go. Patriots got another pick early in the 4th round. Gaddis. There you go. Carl Gaddis, defensive end. We're going to wait till our pick, and I will see you guys over there. All right, we got our pick here, as we're going to take that corner right off the board. It wasn't Hawthorne. Who was it? Favorites. It was Amari Hatchett, a corner out of Boston College. As we take a look over at his physicals, I was looking at this. Great jumping, elite speed, decent strength, great change of direction, good agility, great acceleration, B awareness, A block shed, A catching, B man, I don't know how I don't know everything else, B man coverage, D play rec, B press, B zone coverage, and B tackle. Like the guy Amari Hatchett, welcome to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thank you, thank you. It was a good pick. I know. Amari Hatchett, corner, coming into the Buccaneers, as we get another hopefully get another fantastic corner on this Buccaneers team. Hatchett. A+. Amari Hatchett was ranked number 6 in true value, and I drafted him at number 8. Speed burner, sticks with receivers well in man coverage, displays good knowledge of zone concepts. He's a hidden dev trait, 95 speed, 91 jumping, 94 change of direction, and 92 acceleration. This is a great player, and there's still 5 players better than him in this draft. That is insane. Arizona selection, as they take Peter Hawthorne. Pause the draft. I forgot to do that. That explains a lot. Peter Hawthorne ended up going to the Cardinals. There you go. As we're going to go, didn't actually look at the other guys I was looking at here. As Antoine Harris ends up being around 1 to 2 guy. So that's great. I might have to trade up in the 3rd round to get him, just to make sure I secure him. Jason Clemens is actually around 1 to 2 guy. And Troy Lafferty is actually round 3 to 4. Oof. As maybe we'll try and bring in Chauncey Allen in round 4 or something, as he's a day 3 pick. If someone else gets him, not the end of the world. In the 2nd round, I think we're just going to go... Who looks better than Earl Campbell? And why is that? Is this a glitch? I should be able to see all of their stuff. Great speed, good strength, good jumping, great agility, solid acceleration, decent change of direction, A awareness, B block shed, A hit power, A impact blocking, B man coverage, B play rec, B zone coverage, B power moves. He's actually fairly good, Earl Campbell. And he is what? A field general guy? I do like Earl Campbell. We'll see what happens. Antoine Harris. I do just want to go out and get my guys here. Elite jumping, great speed, solid strength, decent change of direction, solid agility, and solid acceleration. He's got A awareness, B block shed, B catching, A finesse move, A hit power, C man coverage, B play rec, B stamina, B tackle, and B zone coverage. Maybe he's a little worse, but we'll see what happens. They're both around 1 to 2 guys, so I don't think I'm losing no matter where I draft them. Kai Hills is here as well, and I think Reese is here as well. And I don't think I mind. Actually, I think Reese is the better player. Great speed, good strength, good jumping, great change of direction, elite acceleration, B awareness, B block shed, A pursuit, B man coverage, A play rec. I actually think he is the better player. I'd like to get Will Reese, move him over at middle linebacker. Let's hope we can pick him up. If we can't, there's always a couple other good players that we can get. And I don't mind it. So I'm going to simulate into the next round, and I'll meet you guys at our pick, unless I decide to trade up. All right, we're at our pick here. We got actually back-to-back picks at 40 and 41. I didn't even see that. I didn't even know we had 2 first-round picks. Or 2 second-round picks, I'm sorry. As we're obviously going for our guy here in Will Reese, the left outside linebacker. He looks very good. Will Reese, welcome to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's going to be sitting at home, celebrating with the family. That's right. We got our man, Will Reese, coming in to play linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There he is. Very happy to be a Buccaneer. Look at him. Look how happy he is. B-. Will Reese was ranked number 37 in true value, and you drafted him at number 40. Smart, heady defender. Rarely misses tackles and average speed for a linebacker. That's okay. I mean, I don't think 84 speed is that average, but I think he's a pretty good player. We'll see if we end up making the right decision. I didn't see if he was a hidden dev. You guys probably saw that. As we got the next pick here, as I didn't realize this is what we were going to have. As I'm actually going to take a Donovan Hurts is here. Randy Scott is here. He's still around 1 to 2 corner. Dorian Crowder, Justice Brown, Quentin Bishop. Was there an extra? I didn't know I had 2 of these picks. Take a look more at my favorites here. Is there around 1 to 2? There's around 1 or 2 tight end, but I'm looking at Jason Clemens here in this 3rd round, if I can get him. Maybe I just take him now. Round 3 to 4 guy, Jason Clemens. Let's just go out and get our guy. Jason Clemens, tight end, decent player, great speed, good strength, good jumping, good change of direction, good agility, and solid acceleration. A awareness, A break tackle, A catching traffic, A catching, B carrying, B deep route, A medium route, B run block finesse, D run block power, A short route. I mean, he's a very, very good tight end. And this is the guy we are taking. Let's select him. Jason Clemens, welcome to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There we go, got our guy. Celebrating the back rooms, yeah. Oh, yeah, here we go, gentlemen. There he is. Got our tight end, Jason Clemens, ranked number 46 in true value, and I drafted him at 41. There's a lot of players better than him, surprisingly. Quiet, soft hands that catch everything. Good speed for a tight end, shows great concentration catching in traffic. That's great. 84 speed, 79 jumping, 79 change of direction, 82 agility, and 86 acceleration. And he's a pretty damn good player. And I can't be mad at where we took him at. As we're going to skip just to our next user pick here, which is in the 4th round. I didn't expect that. I thought we had a 3rd rounder, but I guess we did not. Our defensive tackle is gone. No, he's not. Chauncey Allen, I don't know if he's any good. I mean, I was kind of looking at him. But he was a guy that kind of stood out on paper, I guess. Decent speed, elite strength, poor jumping, which is a defensive tackle. I don't care. You don't need to jump. Marginal change of direction, decent agility, and marginal acceleration. B awareness, B block shed, A tackle, A play rec. Let's just take Chauncey Allen, take a shot on him, see how good he is. Might as well take a shot at him, you know? You never really know what could happen. Chauncey Allen, defensive tackle, welcome to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we are happy on the war room for backup defensive tackle. Look at that. There he is. I wish they'd add some more facial things to them. Chauncey Allen was ranked number 14 in true value. I knew he was going to be good. Drafted him at 104. Holds strong at point of attack. Uses power and technique to shed blocks and consistently shows high-level instincts. Hidden dev trait, 63 speed, 99 strength, 74 acceleration, 62 agility. Wow. I did not expect him to be so good. I thought the other guy was going to end up being better than him. Holy shit. That is an incredible player. We're going to skip to the next user pick here in round 5. Make our selection. I don't know if there's many guys left in my favorites list that I really need. There's Reggie White here. He's an offensive tackle. I can't see his shit. I guess we could take a shot on him. I mean, decent strength, solid speed, good change of direction, great agility, decent acceleration. He's got B awareness. He's got B pass block power, A injury, B lead block, B pass block finesse. He's a pass block guy, and I think this is a decent spot to take him at. Let's bring in Reggie White. who I'm pretty sure is actually a very good defensive tackle. But we're not going to talk about him. I know, because he played for the Packers. He's unfortunately passed away now, but 2004. I just looked him up. December 26, 2004. Reggie White, 274 in true value. Dropped. Okay, so he sucks. Former high school power forward, understands leverage when defending power moves and gets caught blocking air at times. So he sucks. Oh, we took a shot. I like the pass blocking technique, so that's why I was thinking, like, hey, maybe this guy could be good. Took a shot in the dark, not knowing everything. It failed. We took a shot in the dark on that defensive tackle, and it succeeded, so I'm not wrong all the time. Look at this shit. Taylor Decker retires after the draft. Those poor Lions don't even have a left tackle now. What a dick. Why would you do that? Trade offers for Yaya Diaby again. As we can review the offers, it's Adonis Savage. Listen, guys, I got no interest. This is the final year. We gotta win Super Bowls. I don't know what that has to do with the trading for Yaya Diaby, but, you know, Amari Hatchett is a 78 overall, and there were 5 players better than him. Well, shit. Will Reese ended up being a 74 overall, as we're going to move him over to middle linebacker, and that's nice, so I'm going to just quickly do this. It's a 73 overall middle linebacker. Jason Clemens is a 73 overall tight end. Chauncey Allen, 75 overall defensive tackle. Look at that. And we got a kicker, AJ Chandler, 72 overall, who also has a hidden dev trait. I believe, yeah, Amari Hatchett has a hidden dev trait. That's good. Jason Clemens did not. I do remember that. Will Reese, did he? No, he had a normal dev trait. Jason Clemens had a normal dev trait, I believe. We could take a look again just to make sure. Normal dev trait. That's okay. Chauncey Allen, did he have a hidden dev trait? He did. He's got a hidden dev trait, and the kicker has a hidden dev trait. And I don't care about the other two, because they're not really going to see the field much. But yeah, Reggie White ended up being a 64. That's okay. Nothing too crazy about that. NFL. Wow, we had some 80 overalls. Carl Gaddis, defensive end, went pick number 1. He's an 80 overall. Carlos Baggs, another defensive end, 80 overall. Peter Burney, another defensive end, went 80 overall. It's a great class for defensive ends. As Braden Hudson, the halfback, was a 79. Amari Hatchett was a 78, so he ended up being a top 5 player. Look at that. And Matt Hall was a 78, the center. I did want to take a peek and see Braylon Dalton. I didn't have a chance to draft him, but he was better than the guy that we got. Kyle Tutt didn't have a chance to draft him, but he was better than the linebacker. Kai Hills did have a chance to draft him, as him and Reese were the same overall. It's just I moved Reese to the middle linebacker, so he dropped to a 73. Earl Campbell was a 74. I had a chance to draft him. I didn't. I just thought the guy that we drafted looked a little better. So Aiden Douglas is here as well. Luke Shepard. Where was the other middle linebacker? Well, there's Will Reese. Antoine Harris ended up only being a 73. I'm fine. We didn't need like an impact starter player. So that's like at the end of the day, I'm okay with it. As we went down overall on defense, but I still think that we are a very, very good team. Let's advance the week to preseason week 1. And let's go through the rosters real quick and look at everything. Yaya Diaby, we got trade offers for him. Is it going to actually be anything good this time? Isaiah Foskey, 2028 7th, 2029 7th. Yeah. Just not interested in any of you guys' offers. Are these going to be different, or are these the same things? Marte Mapu. Strong safety. Oh. Look at that. But they're pretty much the same thing. Greg Hawkins is 79 overall, 23 years of age. I don't really need it, though. I mean, there's nothing I really need. There's no position of need that I need. I'm fine with maybe giving up or just getting draft picks for him, if that's what people want to do. Maybe I can head into, even though we just re-signed him, which kind of sucks even more, because I fucking re-signed him and then I got a better player than him. Let's just head into the trade center real quick and see if we can just see what his offers are. Because I'm assuming there's going to be some offers. He's 28 years old. Get offers. Dalton Reisner, 2028 6th, 2029 7th. Ramondre Stevenson, 2029 7th. Ray Davis, 2028 5th. Isaiah Foskey, obviously. Shaq Thompson, a 2028 7th. I have no interest in Shaq Thompson. Glenn Grove, who is also rookie defensive end. I guess it wouldn't be terrible. Cole Holcomb, he's too old for me. Eric Whitfield, 78 overall tight end. Guess that wouldn't be the end of the world. Greg, we got enough tight ends. So Greg Hawkins, 23 overall free safety, or 23 years of age free safety at 79 overall. Caden Ellis, too old for me. Adonis Savage at defensive end. Marshawn Lloyd at halfback. Jalen Watson at corner. Jalen Wright at halfback. Tommy Eichenberg. Joseph Asai. Braxton McIver. They're offering a lot of picks. You know what? There you go, Titans. Have them. I want all those picks. Thank you. As we're going to get McIver here. I mean, that's whatever. He might not make the team. I just wanted those picks. They gave us a lot of picks for him, so that's okay with me. Let's look at the roster, though. Quarterback. Got our guy, Tyler Kingsbury. He is still a normal development trait. Let's see if he can maybe get better this year. Billy Hookland as the backup halfback. Rashad White, Bucky Irving, Antonio Horton, and Carlos Campbell. Fullback, Anthony Irons. Wide receiver, Chris Godwin, Elijah Moore, Wandale Robinson, Jalen McMillan, Martavis Parrish, Max Harper, Charles Johnson, Devin Bullock, and Cameron Johnson. Tight end, Cade Otten, Tucker Kraft, Jason Clemens, and Devin Culp. Left tackle, we got Tristan Wirfs and Clayton Linton. Left guard, Greg Shaw. Center, Graham Barton. Right guard, Cody Mock and Elijah Klein. Right tackle, Luke Gedeke, Antoine Thomas, and Reggie White. Left end, Kalaji Kansi, Jeff Groves, and Kenya Burnett. Right end, Logan Hall, Braxton McIver, and Nicholas Chamblin. Defensive tackle, we got Vita Vea, Byron Young, and Chauncey Allen. At left outside linebacker, I'm going to end up starting Chauncey Allen over Byron Young, by the way. Left outside linebacker, we got George Karloftis and Cam Thomas. Middle linebacker, Damone Clark, Will Reese, and Peter Kincaid. Right outside linebacker, Andrew Milstead, Chris Braswell. Corner, Jimmy Stewart, Christian Isian, Amari Hatchett, Josh Hayes, John Cobb, Max Collier, and Mitch Vereen. Free safety, Antoine Winfield Jr., strong safety, Tyke Smith, and Rashad Wisdom. Kicker is A.J. Chandler. Punter is Jake Camarda. And that is our team. As then we got a 4th from Tennessee this year, a 7th for Arizona this year, 6th from Denver next year, and a 7th from Tennessee in 2030. There you go. There you have it. A lot of picks coming in. I'm going to set depth charts. I'm going to sign some free agents. We'll see you guys over at week 1. Well, here we are. Start of week 1. Went 2-1 in the preseason. It's the first time we actually won preseason games in a couple of years. I think we went 0-3 all those years. Obviously, we want to make the playoffs this year. Be very sad if we couldn't. You know, our team is 87 overall, 87 defense, 88 offense. I mean, this is a great, great team. I mean, there's no reason why we shouldn't be in the playoffs. Take a look at the re-signed players. I think Chris Godwin's is up. Antoine Winfield, I mean, he has to come back, right? Superstar X Factor, he's got to come back. Kalaji Kansi's got to come back. Bucky Irving, I think Rashad White is still here. I mean, Bucky Irving we could maybe bring back. I don't really know. Christian Isian, I'd like to bring back. Tyke Smith, obviously I'd like to bring back. Vita Vea. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of guys that have contracts up. Elijah Moore, his contract is up. Don't know if I want to bring... I don't know. It's hard. There's a lot of guys. Chris Braswell, we're not bringing back. Jalen McMillan, we're not bringing back. Logan Hall. I don't know about Logan Hall either. Logan Hall's now... He's 27. This is tough. We'll have to figure it out as we go through. Andrew Milstead, obviously, he's going to get his 5th-year option accepted. This is tough. I think I might have to go wide receiver because I don't think I can bring back both Elijah Moore and... that we got a great defensive tackle to replace Vita Vea, so I don't think we necessarily have to focus on defensive tackle. Obviously, we have to bring back Antoine Winfield. He's not going anywhere else, even if I have to freaking franchise tag him. He's coming back. Kalaji Kansi, I believe we can get him back. Bucky Irving, if we choose to. Christian Isian, I think we can get back. Tyke Smith, I know we can get back. Vita Vea, I know we can get back. If he wants to continue playing here. Elijah Moore, Wandale Robinson, those are going to be the hard ones. They have no re-sign interest. I think we're going to be focused on wide receiver this time around. Logan Hall, if we don't get him back, we have that defensive end that's there. If we can find maybe a defensive end later on, we'll see if we can do that. But I think we're going to be looking at wide receiver here, as Chris Godwin's also just getting older now. So it's we're going to need wide receivers. Right tackle, corner, quarterback, and defensive end are your top things here. Is wide receiver. A couple of round one guys. We'll see as we move on with that. As we're going to hit the region breakdown, as wide receiver is the strongest in the class. So we're going to be focusing on wide receiver heavily. In the West, I don't really know, man. There's nothing. We don't need quarterback, corner, or right tackle. We're definitely not looking. I don't want to manage scouts. I want to view region prospects, see what else we got here. Defensive end, there's safety. There's a couple of wide receivers here. 2 wide receivers I think I'd like to know more about, but I don't think we necessarily need to figure them out. I think the national scout, I think, figures out that position entirely. So I think we're actually good there. We don't really need tackle. I guess we can look at defensive end here. So maybe we'll put a defensive end there. Central, wide receiver, quarterback, outside linebacker. There's nothing we need beside wide receiver there, so I'm fine with putting wide receiver there. Left outside linebacker, wide receiver, right tackle. Once again, I'm fine with putting wide receiver here as well. Left end, left outside linebacker, defensive tackle, and I'm probably going to put defensive end there. So I think we know what we want, and I'll see you guys when I get what I want. All right, there we go. National, we have wide receiver and tight end. West, we have defensive end and outside linebacker. Central, we got a 2-star wide receiver and tight end. Northeast, we got a 1-star wide receiver and corner. And Southwest, we got a 1-star defensive end and interior offensive lineman. So there we go. As we're going to take a look through those guys later on. As we set that up, we're going to simulate to the midseason mark. We'll see how well this team goes. We are playing the Chiefs offense and the Ravens defense. So we'll see how well this works out for us. And we'll see you guys over at week 8. I don't know what to say. We're 3-4 somehow, some way. Chiefs offense, Ravens defense, 87 overall team. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't. No one's getting Bucky Irving. Screw off. I don't know how to win. I don't. As we're gonna need to pay Antoine Winfield here a lot of money. But yeah, he's back, thankfully. Kalaji Kansi's gonna have to come back, and he should accept this. Did he not? He didn't accept that? What the fuck? Christian Izzy, and I'm gonna wait on Bucky Irving. I'm not gonna resign. Tyke Smith, he's back. Vita Vea, I always want to bring back. He's expensive. Let's wait. Elijah Moore, I do want to get back. Elijah Moore is back. We're going to focus on wide receiver. We're going to let Wandale Robinson go in free agency. I just wanted Elijah Moore now that he was an 85 overall. Chris Braswell, I don't care about. Jalen McMillan can go. Logan Hall, I'm just not going to bring back Logan Hall. Nobody else I see here. Christian Izzian. He's an 80 overall. So, I mean, he's going to want some money. Vita Vea, I think we can bring back. Vita Vea's back. I don't want him to leave the team. I really don't. So, he's going to be here till he retires. Kalaji Kansi, Christian Izzian, we'll focus on when we come back around to week 13. Other than that, scouting national focus is obviously going to end up being wide receiver. And at the end of the day, let's just make this team the best we possibly can. I don't know if hopefully we turn this around and make the playoffs, but maybe my hopes are too bad. Maybe my quarterback, maybe you just need some sort of dev traded quarterback. Maybe that's the problem. When you have a normal overall or normal dev trait quarterback, you're just not going to win, I guess. I don't know. We'll see if that's the problem. But we're going to sim to week 13, and I'll see you guys over there. Week 13, we still fucking suck. 5-7, Chiefs offense, Ravens defense, 88 overall team across the board. How do we fucking suck? I don't know. This game is inconsistent as fuck. This game is stupid as fuck. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to win in this game, I guess. I really don't. Or how to win in simulation, I guess. It's just fucking stupid. The offense sucks. Defense, mid. Oh, bro. I really don't know. I really don't. As we want to bring back Kalaji Kansi and our other guy here. As I guess we'll raise your contract up a little bit. Kalaji Kansi's back. Is not Bucky Irving. I don't want you back. Izzian is who I want back. Because we're going to just add 2 to him here. Fuck you. He doesn't want to come back. I guess we'll try to bring him back later on. We'll find someone in free agency. I don't know. Scouting focus players. Well, let's look at the scout college players here first, as we want to take a peek down wide receiver and defensive end. Wide receiver, round 1 to 2 for Jalen Moore. Round 3 to 4 for Mike Parker. 1 to 2 for John Robertson. Kyrie Haynes is round 1 to 2. Just not a very good year, I guess. There's some decent players in here. There probably might be some more here. Maybe we got a top 5 guy somewhere in here. I never really know. There's always that round 1 guy that fucking sucks, and he does fucking suck. Spec catches an A for Jalen Moore. C awareness. D short route. D medium route. B deep route. B carrying. B ball carrier vision. Don't really understand how he's so good. I don't know. As John Robertson is got A spec catch, A medium route running, C short route running, D deep route running. He's a playmaker. B carrying, B ball carrier vision, B break tackle, B stiff arm, A spin move. I guess we can see why he's a fucking great playmaker. B juke move, A kick return. I like John Robertson. As we got Kyrie Haynes, who is B to C awareness, B spec catch, B short route running, B medium route running, D deep route running, C release, A to B ball carrier vision, A to B break tackle, B to C stiff arm. I thought we'd know more maybe at a 95%, but I guess we don't. C run block. Yeah, so far I think I like John Robertson the most. Harold Campbell we don't know yet, but he's got A catching, B to C awareness, A spec catch, B short route running, A medium route running. He's also a playmaker. D to F deep route running, no shock. D release, A ball carrier, A to B ball carrier vision, B to C break tackle, C to D stiff arm, A to B spin move. There's another good player, Harold Campbell. As we're going to add these guys to our board here. I think I like these guys as well, but everyone else here, these round 2 to 3 guys just aren't very good. As we'll take a look at these other round 2 to 3 guys and see if they could be something. And we'll take a peek here later on, but wide receiver, we're going to finish out, so we don't really need to worry about that. Defensive end, as we got a top 5 guy here in Keith Kemp. Looks very good. I think I'm looking at more of the later first round, where Devon Flemings looks pretty good. And I'm willing to set favorite. I'm not going to be able to be in position to get Keith Kemp or any of these guys, really. I mean, there might be somebody I could trade up for, but we'll see what happens. Let's just add these round 2 to 3 guys into our board and maybe figure out what they can be. Let's add Jamal Johnson. I think we should actually figure out him. And we'll look at right end here, as Lloyd Telfer is here, but we got Tremaine Wheaton and Christian Allen, who I'm going to look at. And we'll take a peek at some other people later on. But those are our 2 positions of need that I want to bring back. Or I want to bring in. So that's what we're going to do, is we'll take a look at the scouting focus. As wide receiver, we already know. So I think we're going to look at some of the defensive ends. The defensive ends that aren't completely almost done. Jamal Johnson, I'd like to know more about. Tremaine Wheaton and Christian Allen. And we'll confirm and get them and learn more about what they can do. As I think that'll wrap up our Week 13 here. We'll similar to the playoffs. I'd be shocked if we're in them. This is our final season. I'm not recording anymore. We're rebuilding the team. The team's going to be good. The team is going to be unsuccessful, but the team is going to be fucking fantastic. In a normal life, real life, this team would be very good, more than likely. So, fuck this game and their stupid simulation. And we built a better team. That's all I can say. And that's the goal of these videos. So I'll see you guys at the playoffs. Well, we made it to the playoffs somehow. We finished 9-8, and we're facing the Cowboys in Raymond James Stadium as we won our division, it looks like. So 10-7 Cowboys, 9-8 Buccaneers, as we view the playoff bracket here. And we're the 3rd. The Packers, what the hell is happening here? We gotta take a look. Packers finished 9-8. We finished 9-8. Chicago finished 9-8. Detroit finished 9-8. Wow. Los Angeles finished 12-5. Seattle 11-6. Washington 10-7. Dallas 10-7. Philadelphia also finished 9-8. Wow. Carolina also finished. There's 3 teams that finished 9-8 that didn't even make the playoffs. Cardinals finished 9-8. That's insane. This is a mid. As we're gonna hop in, and we're gonna press play the full game, but we're going to see what happens. Alright, well, we're going to jump forward the first quarter here and see what happens. in simulation, as the Buccaneers are going to go up 7-0. As there is the first quarter, 7-0 Buccaneers. Let's go to the next quarter here. So the Buccaneers got the ball 10-0, 10-7 on the Cowboys, 17-7, 17-14. As that is the end of the second quarter. As we're going to jump to the next quarter here and see if the Buccaneers 21-17, the Cowboys are up 24-17. And we're going to jump next play here and see what happens as Tampa Bay is going to tie it up but miss the extra point. Okay, we're going to jump in here on defense. This is all pro difficulty, so it isn't tremendously hard, but it isn't very easy either. As it's 2nd and 2 here, as we're going to be playing the linebacker here, and we're going to be running. They're not running. They're actually passing. They have a wide open guy, and they're just going to throw it out of bounds. All right, this is what we want to see. We want to try, and they're going to look like they're going to run. I don't really want to commit, just in case it isn't a run. It is a run, and they're going to get a first down. Bring them down. 4th and inches. They're punting. They're down by 1 point, and they're going to punt. No way they punt. This is a fake. This isn't even a fake. They're going to nail us deep though at the 2-yard line. That is that's not very good. As we're going to try to get something going here on offense to see if we can't win this game. As Rashad White's going to get the ball here. And we have some time to kill. Now these, I don't know about all these, I don't know about this playbook, but we'll find out, man. I haven't played this playbook yet. There's a whole lot of new shit in the playbooks. As he looks wide open, and he's going to drop it. Cade Otton, man. That's something we need. We're going to try the slip screen here. See if we can't pick up these 5 yards. Because we cannot. We need this here. As we're going to have it, but the O-linemen are just going to leave the guy wide open there for us to get taken down for, not a first down. That's complete embarrassing from our O-lineman there. We're going to roll out. We're going to see nobody, and I pressed the wrong button, and they're going to get the ball back at the 10, and it looks like we're going to lose this game. As I just had nobody open. I wanted to take it myself. I shouldn't have thrown it out. I should have just fucking played it, but I didn't, and just let him score. We need the ball back. I mean, we have no choice but to let him score. I'm not very good at this game, which sucks when I try to do this. So, as we're going to need to drive down the field, get a touchdown, and get the 2-point conversion to tie the game. We're going to get down at a nice return at the 31-yard line here. We need our wide receivers to step up here. We cannot be messing around here, as we're going to take it short to Cade Otton. I'm going to stiff arm, and we're going to get a first down, and we got some time to waste here. So I'm going to look at this mountain corner here. Was that Houdini playing in the background? Cade Otton's just going to take a step forward. We're going to have a wide open guy, and Wan'Dale Robinson, he's going to get us another first down. As Kingsbury has thrown 3 touchdowns and a pick. All right, here we go. We got to try. We need a touchdown. You can't accept anything else. He's going to be wide open, and we're going to get that. We cannot leave too much time on the clock either. So we do need to end up wasting some clock here. If we leave too much time on the clock, then they're probably going to score. As I tried to get that out, but I got hit on the throw. Wow, this is a time to be alive, I guess. Just gonna throw that out there, and the linebacker just knew where I was gonna throw it. As it's 3rd and 10, and a halfback screen would probably kill us here, so we're not gonna do that. As we get hit as we throw again. This offensive line is being awful right now, as we need to get a first down here. We have no other choice. Snap the ball. The tight end's going to be open. Go down. Waste the clock. I don't want to score too early here, as we really just need a short couple of yards to get this touchdown. As we're going to waste a little bit of clock here. I'm going to let the clock kind of run down here. Snap the ball. Wide open. Chris Godwin, touchdown. There we go. Oh, what do we run here to get a... We run a red zone under. See if we can't get a wide open receiver. We're going to get him. And he's going to have it. And that's going to tie the game at 31. And running into overtime would be amazing right now. I'm so confused. This is the same kicking motion, but the other one is not the same. As Chandler's going to kick it off here. And they're going to take it. As we need a stop here, and we're going to stop them at the 26-yard line. As we need to just not let up a deep play. And we can't let them get a field goal either. So we got to try and be careful here. They got 20 seconds left to try and do something, and they're just going to run the ball. As they're going to get a tremendous amount of yards off of it. As we're not even going to play defense at all in any sense of the word. As they're going to try and get a field goal. I think we did score too quickly. But we're going to try our best here. As they're going to get it out to the running back. And it's going to end the fourth quarter. They're just going to take it to the end. We're going to go to overtime. Coin toss. Dallas Buccaneers have won the toss. That's what we want to see. We want to receive. We want to start off with the ball. We want to score right away. Harper with a great return all the way up to the 37. I thought we might have been able to break that, but we could not. I wonder if we can't waste this clock down to maybe... That's a good start for Rachaad White there, as I'm willing to chew the clock. I am willing to chew the clock, as I know how an RPO works. Thank you, game. Auto handoff or throw quickly. As we're going to lose yardage on the play, as we're going to be a terrible fucking handoff team here, as we need to get a first down here on 3rd and 9. Tight end's going in motion. I like how open the tight end is. Caught for the first down. There we go. I'm willing to try a jet touch pass to, who do we got here? Is that Elijah Moore? He's got some speed to him. Let's give it a try. Elijah Moore out with the quick touch pass as we have space, and we're going to get another first down. I want to run the ball here. I don't want to waste too much. I want to waste some clock. As we're going to only get a 2-yard gain there. See, we're chewing the clock here. That's what I want. Kingsbury here. Quick pass out to Moore, and he does catch that. I'm going to say he was wide open for maybe a second. We had to get that out as soon as we could. So we're going to hand it off to Rachaad White. Once again, he's going to take it up the field, and we're only going to get a 3-yard gain. Red zone post fade. I don't trust Chris Godwin in a fade, really. He's just not, doesn't have the height on him. We're going to try. That's going to be intercepted. And we're going to lose the game, as they're going to return that for a pick 6. And the Buccaneers are going to lose because I suck at this game. God damn it. I just thought we could get it out there quick enough to the receiver could catch it. Fuck. No Super Bowl for the Buccaneers per usual with these NFL rebuilds. You can never win a Super Bowl unless you're playing the Chiefs or something. You know, it's fucking dumb as all fucking hell. I mean, 89 overall team across the board, but the Cowboys are really good too, so they were an even matchup. And yeah, well, see you guys at the Super Bowl, I guess. Another Chiefs-Rams Super Bowl. Man, how boring is this fucking game? Holy fuck, another Rams and Chiefs Super Bowl. I swear to God, the Chiefs win again, I'm just going to fucking be done with this game in simulation. What the fuck? Listen, I know the Chiefs are fucking good, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. No one wants to... We already see it every year in real life. Can we get the fucking Chiefs away from the Super Bowl in the game, please? As let's take a look here at stats. Tyler Kingsbury, 4,000 yards, 36 touchdowns, 14 picks. Could have had a way better season than that. 900 yards, 6 touchdowns for Rachaad White. Elijah Moore, not even a 1,000-yard receiver with 4,000 yards. That's sad. 900 yards for Elijah Moore, 5 touchdowns. K. Dotton had 900 yards and 10 touchdowns. Wan'Dale Robinson, 900 yards and 10 touchdowns. Chris Godwin, 800 yards and 9 touchdowns. Blocking-wise, Luke Gedeke sucked. Greg Shaw sucked. Cody Mock was very good. We let up way too many sacks for this team. 19 tackles for loss for Vita Vea. Andrew Milstead with 13. George Karlaftis with 10. 12 sacks for Vita Vea. Andrew Milstead with 8.5. Kalaji Kansi with 7. George Karlaftis with 6. Logan Hall, Will Reese, and Damone Clark with 3. We brought down the quarterback. Damone Clark and Antoine Winfield with 3 picks. Jimmy Stewart, John Cobb, Christian Izian with a pick. 12 for 19 in field goals for A.J. Chandler. Very, very bad for our kicker, who has a hidden dev trait that is unbelievable. Yearly awards. Buccaneers nowhere to be seen in the MVP race. NFC, we got nobody in Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. Vita Vea at number 6. Damone Clark at number 10. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we had nobody. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Reese at number 3. Amari Hatchett at number 7. Best quarterback, we had Tyler Kingsbury at number 7. Best running back, we had nobody. Best wide receiver, we had nobody. Best O-line, Cody Mock at number 7. Best D-line, we had Vita Vea at number 4. Best linebacker, Andrew Milstead at number 3. And Damone Clark at number 10. Best defensive back, we surprisingly had no one. Best kicker, no shock, no one. Buccaneers are a terrible team to try and rebuild, I guess. But there you have it. See who wins the Super Bowl, I guess. This really pisses you off, man. It really does. Chiefs win the Super Bowl again. No, Rams won the Super Bowl. I was going to call it right there. 7-time NFC chance for the Rams, 8-time AFC chance for the Chiefs, 3-time Super Bowl chance for the Rams, and wide receiver Puka Nacua was the MVP. So in our time here, Jags won the 2024 Super Bowl. So Super Bowl 59. Super Bowl 60 was won by the Chiefs. Super Bowl 61 won by the Chiefs. Super Bowl 62 won by the Rams. There you go. At least we had a different team other than the Chiefs winning it. That's all I care about. 2027 retirements. Did we lose anybody? We did not. Nobody from the NFC South has retired. Look at that. As upgrade players is just probably going to end up being practice squad guys. Yep. Yeah, very annoying season. Ending it that way in the wild card, but what do you expect with this game? I mean, you can't be a good team and win games unless you're the Chiefs, really. We need to bring back Andrew Milstead, obviously, except he's a superstar now. Of course, accept his option. Christian Izian. See if something else will bring him back. Christian Izian's back. That's all I really cared about. Everyone else, we'll catch you guys later. Have fun in free agency. As we are going to advance the week to free agency, week 1. Defensive end is something I wouldn't mind picking up. We have a lot of money, $51.5 million, as we take a look at our roster here. Quarterback, good. We could use a backup halfback. Rashad White. Wow, did he go down? We need a really good running back. Not even just a backup. I thought he was going to be better than that. I didn't think he was going to drop fucking 9 things. Holy shit. As we need a receiver. Martavis Parrish is not going to be our receiver. Tight end, K. Dotton, Tucker Kraft, Jason Clemens are pretty good there. Left tackle, Tristan Wirfs. We're pretty good on the offensive line. Defensive line, we could use a defensive end. Defensive tackle is still pretty good. Vita Vea and Chauncey Allen are taking over there. What is Chauncey Allen's thing? Superstar X Factor for Chauncey Allen, a guy we got in like the 2nd or 3rd round. Look at that. That is incredible. I know Amari Hatchett ended up being a star. AJ Chandler is just a star. That's still good. Because Chris Osborne, I don't know what the fuck am I here. As we take a look at the rest of the roster here. As corner, we're good. We could use a backup in corner, though. Yeah. Pretty fun. Let's take a look at the free agency here. Who is available? Kingsley, so however you say his name. He's here at left tackle. We don't really need a left tackle. Terrion Arnold is here at corner. He's got no interest in coming to us. Ricky Pearsall, who is actually just 84. Blake Fisher at right tackle. Zach Tom here at left tackle. Dominic Pooney? Javarius Ward is here. Wandale Robinson is obviously here. Halfback, the best halfback here is Christian McCaffrey. As I'm looking to bring back Bucky Irving if he wants to come on back to the Buccaneers. We have the best offer right now. He's just who I like. Dak Prescott is here. Baker Mayfield, Michael Penix Jr., Spencer Rattler, Jared Goff, Gardner Minshew II, Davis Mills, Aiden O'Connell, Tyler Huntley, Sam Darnold, Hendon Hooker. A bunch of decent quarterbacks here. Wide receiver, Ricky Pearsall, Wandale Robinson, Alec Pierce, Malachi Corley is here. Yeah, decent, I guess. Jared Wiley is here at tight end. Darnell Washington's also here. Okay. Left tackle is pretty damn good here, but we're not looking for left tackle. We're not looking for any offensive line, really, but offensive lineman is very good, as Blake Fisher's here as well. Left end, we got Brandon Dorless. Don't really know who that is. Austin Booker is here. I don't fucking know about this rookie class, man. Cedric Johnson. I'm assuming these are all four-year guys. Defensive tackle, Travis Jones, Mekhi Wingo. Right end, we do have Darius Robinson. I'll bring in Darius Robinson. He wants to be here. I want him to be here. Come on in, Darius Robinson. Left outside linebacker. Zaire Franklin's here at middle linebacker. Cedric Gray. Terrian Arnold at corner. We don't really need corner, though. And safety is old, but decent. Other than that, yeah. As we should probably see if we can't get our guys here. As they're both here. Darius Robinson and Bucky Irving are both... Or Bucky Irving's back on the Buccaneers, but Darius Robinson is a new signing to the Buccaneers. As Kingsley there, he went to the Raiders. Wow. As we're going to advance over to free agency recap, and I'll see you guys over there. Well, let's take a peek here at the free agency recap, as Kingsley saw some, whatever you say his last name. He went to the Raiders. Terrian Arnold went to the Panthers. Joe Dooney ended up going to the Chargers. Ricky Pearsall to the Jets. Blake Fisher ended up going to the Giants. Zach Tom to the Patriots. Dominic Pooney to the Colts. Javarius Ward to the Cardinals. Wandale Robinson ended up going to the Raiders. Kendall Fuller ended up going to the Colts. Dak Prescott went to the Steelers. Carlton Davis III went to the Bills, as Bucky Irving and Darius Robinson came on over to the Buccaneers. Justin Reed went to the Colts. Will Shipley went to the Bears. Zaire Franklin went to the Colts. Taron Johnson went to the Colts. Ronnie Stanley to the Browns. Renardo Green went to the Jets. Marshawn Lloyd went to the Bills. Jared Wiley to the Saints. Cedric Gray to the Colts. Alec Pierce to the Bears. There you go with all the very good players there. Private workouts, I got a couple people I wanted to delegate to private workouts here as we take a look at favorites. I think wide receivers we all know. We know there's a top 5 wide receiver in Harold Campbell, so that is who I'm going to be looking to go get. As there was a defensive end that we didn't know yet that I did want to take a peek at. Was it Dwayne Flemings? I don't think it was Dwayne Flemings. I think there was a different defensive end. Michael Melton, that's who it was. I want to take a look at him. I wanted to take a look at Ty Bernard. And I wanted to take a look at... Is it Nigel Lane? I think it was Nigel Lane. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Those are the 3 guys that I wanted to take a peek at. And we're going to advance the week forward to the draft and see what these guys are looking like. As we'll take a look at the mock draft here first. We'll see if we can't find that top 5 receiver. Where is he going here? As John Robertson is the first receiver off the board, and he's going to end up going to the Titans. As then we have Jamal Johnson, who's going to be going to the Eagles. Michael Melton, who I'm out at the Buccaneers, who is around 1 to 2 talent. He's going there. I don't think is the top 5 receiver really not going to end up getting drafted. He's not here. The only wide receivers are John Robertson. There's Jalen Moore right here, who is not a top 5 wide receiver. He goes before or after me anyway. Kyrie Haynes is right here. But yeah, he's not going in the top 100. Or top 100, top 32. And I'm drafting him in the first round. I'm not going to take any chances. Getting my guy, and we're moving on. That is the thing there. I didn't look at who it was that we wanted to look at here as the defensive end. I don't know where he went. He's around 1 to 2 defensive end, and Michael Melton. So that's good. As Nigel Lane is a top 5 corner. Son of a bitch. And Ty Bernard ends up not being a very good running back. So get him out of here. Get him out of here. He doesn't want to leave. He's like, nah, you're going to draft me, damn it. We're not going to draft you. As we're going to trade up all the way in the second round to get Nigel Lane. Top 5 corner, and he's not going to go to the second round, even though we don't need corner. We're just not going to let him go. We're not going to let him go at all. So let's start the NFL draft.
Every career starts.
And yeah, I know how every career starts. As we're going to wait till our pick, because I don't think the receiver is going to end up going off the board. If he does, it's going to be very annoying. Let's pause the draft real quick before the Steelers just decide to pick while I'm sitting here talking. So the wide receiver we're looking at, the guys we're looking at so far, Harold Campbell, who's a top 5 wide receiver, top 5 guy in this class. As we're also looking at the defensive end, who I just think we're going to let walk, is Jamal Johnson, because I don't think we're not going to go up and get him. And then we're looking at Nigel Lane, who's a top 5 corner, not supposed to go to the second round. So I will see you guys over at our pick at number 20. All right, here we are at our pick, number 20, as we're going to make our selection of the top 5 wide receiver in the class. As we're taking him now so we can trade up into the second round and get that better corner. As Harold Campbell, welcome to the Buccaneers, top 5 guy. Get on over here, buddy, as the crowd's going wild for me and nobody else. That's what I love to hear. There he is. Our guy, Campbell. As he's going to hold up that Buccaneers jersey. Welcome to the Buccaneers. There you go. High plus. Harold Campbell was ranked number 3 in true value, and you drafted him at number 20. Quiet, soft hands that catch everything. And no issue catching through traffic. Catches will regularly make top 10 highlight reels. He's a normal dev trait. Oh, that sucks. 92 speed, 95 change of direction. Damn, that really sucks. But that's okay. As we're going to go into the second round, and we're going to try and trade up for that corner. All right, so I'm trading. We're swapping second-round picks, and they're getting Martavis Parrish to the Steelers, and we're getting, obviously, their second-round pick. And we're moving up to the start of the second round. And we are going to take that top 5 corner. Not taking any chances, not going to let anybody get him. We didn't need Parrish. We got that top 5 wide receiver, so we have no need for him in this class. Nigel Lane, welcome to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Corner, an incredible corner at a top 5 in this class, and that's what we love to see. You know, yeah, there we go. We got our guy, the new Night Train Lane, Nigel Lane, coming to the Buccaneers. I'm sorry, he's probably going to be nowhere close, but it was funny. It was good. It was good. Nigel Lane was ranked at number 4 in true value, and we drafted him at number 33. Good balance to remain in phase, in man coverage, good feel and IQ in zone coverage, and fast enough. 93 speed is fast enough, I tell you what. 94 change of direction, 90 agility. This guy is very good. That is what we love to see, as we are going to skip to our next user pick. Wherever we are, round 3, pick 20. Probably got a couple of favorites left, as there's Dave Stewart here. Do we think that there is a good halfback still available? I wouldn't mind taking a good running back, as Brandon Valentine doesn't look terrible. Be carrying, he's a power back, break tackle, trucking, be stiff arm. What's his strength look like? Is he got something good? Elite strength. You know what, Brandon Valentine, come on in. We might as well take a chance on him. We have nobody else to take. Might as well bring in Brandon Valentine to see how well he is. Elite strength, he would have had anything lower. Maybe great, I would have brought him in. Elite strength is pretty good for a power back. I mean, there he is. Welcome to the Buccaneers, buddy. As he was ranked number 153, and we drafted him at 84. So he's not good, is what I'm saying here. He's not good at all. Who cares? Whatever, it's the last year. Move to the next user pick. Round 4, pick 14, huh? I'm sure all the guys that we have favorited are gone. Left tackles here, he's probably not very good. This Dave Stewart is here. Yeah, any other great wide receivers we could steal? Julius Holcomb is here. Any great defensive end we could steal? Any possible guys that are decent? That might be we could steal in the late rounds. Tell you, it doesn't look like it. I think we're sitting here with nothing else to really go off of here. Might as well take that tackle. Nothing hurts. Desmond Saunders, probably not going to be good, but I just threw him on the board just because. He had some A's in this thing, so I was just like, well, we can maybe see, but I'm not going to draft him at all. But I ended up drafting him anyway. So, yeah, there he is. He's coming on in. There he is, buddy. Welcome to the Buccaneers. He's our... Yeah, I wish they'd put the caps on their head. I don't care about that one. That one's fine. 135? That's not a terrible player. I actually thought he'd be worse. So, yeah, definitely not a terrible selection. Well, I'm just going to pick depth pickups, and I'll see you guys at the draft recap. Here we go with the draft recap. Harold Campbell and Nigel Lane were both 78s overall. Brandon Valentine was actually a 68, so honestly not terrible. Desmond Saunders 68 as well, so not even terrible. As Deion Hatchett, a wide receiver we picked up, was a 69. Not bad. These are the guys I just threw in for depth pickups, so pretty good draft considering we got 2 top 5 guys. As let's take a look at the all-around draft class here. As Jarek Carey, the corner, was an 80. Jose Pearson, corner, another 80. And we got the 2 best in Harold Campbell and Nigel Lane at 78, and Javonte Sheard, a halfback, at 77. Yeah, pretty good. Carlos Rogers, defensive tackle, at 76. Jamal Johnson, left end, at 76. Jose Bigsby, strong safety, at 76. Yeah, very, very, very good draft. We got another fantastic fucking corner. I mean, we're stacked at the corner position. It's not even funny. I mean, it really isn't. As we take a look at the final set roster, quarterback Tyler Kingsbury and Billy Hookland, halfback Bucky Irving and Rashad White, Brandon Valentine and Carlos Campbell, fullback Anthony Irons, wide receiver Elijah Moore, Chris Godwin, Harold Campbell, Max Harper, Dean Hatchett, Devin Bullock, Jay Robinson, Antonio Waters, tight end Kate Otten, Tucker Kraft, and Jason Clemens. Left tackle, we got Tristan Wirfs, Desmond Saunders, and Clayton Linton. Left guard, we got Greg Shaw and Tim Gillespie. Center, Graham Barton and Colin Osborne. Right guard, Cody Mock and Chuck Kaufman. Right tackle, Luke Gedeke, Antoine Thomas, and Reggie White. Left end, Kalaji Kansi, Jeff Groves, and Kenya Burnett. Right end, Darius Robinson, Braxton McIver, and Nicholas Chamberlain. Defensive tackle, we had Vita Vea, Chauncey Allen, who's a superstar X Factor, Byron Young, Nate Glass, and Bryce Edwards. Left outside linebacker, George Karloftis and Cam Thomas. Middle linebacker, we had Damone Clark, Will Reese, Peter Kincaid, and Cordell Jacobs. Right outside linebacker, we had Andrew Milstead. Corner, Jimmy Stewart, Amari Hatchett, Christian Izzian, Nigel Lane, and John Cobb. Free safety, Antoine Winfield Jr. and Quincy Bryan. Strong safety, Tyke Smith, Dwayne Stewart, and Zach Glover. Kicker, A.J. Chamberlain and Chris Osborne. Punter, Jake Camarda. There's our team. We're a better overall team at the end of the day. We're 88 across the board. We started at like 78 or 80 or something like that. So we got a damn good team put together here, and that is going to do it for the part 2 of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rebuild. We were successful in our rebuild. We have a very good team. Too bad we could not make the playoffs. We couldn't win a Super Bowl. Sucks. I tried, and I threw a pick to Trayvon Diggs. I'll try to get better, so the next time that won't happen. We'll find out. We have a whole series planned for this. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you're new here, please subscribe for more NFL, College Football 25, and any other football-related content. WWE and AEW, professional wrestling-related content as well. Video games as well in October. We got, or October, why did I say October? In August, obviously, next week or so, next week and a half, we got Star Wars Outlaws. In September, we got Astrobot, and I don't know what else in September. October, we got a good couple games I want to play. A lot of games coming out this year that I really want to dig into, so we'll see how all that works. But other than that, Social media is in the description below. Instagram, Twitter, go follow those. Leave a comment of what you thought of part 2 of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rebuild. And the next team we're rebuilding is... I do have the team. I can tell you right now. I spin a wheel to see who the teams are going to rebuild. That's an ad. Don't mind that. Yeah, I spin a wheel to determine the next team. And the next team ended up being the Los Angeles Chargers. So... there you go. Los Angeles Chargers will be on next rebuild. Should be a better one, considering they have a better playbook and they actually probably make the postseason. They have a better core, all that shit. Other than that, yeah, that's going to do it for this video. And I already said all that shit. Well, yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in.